My number one career tip for young and aspiring lawyers is to learn to communicate effectively. The art of advocacy is about persuasion. It isn't about forcing other people to agree with you, but making them want to agree with you. In a dispute setting, you want to be so reasonable that your conclusions are simply irresistible. Learning to communicate well isn't just important for lawyers. We are negotiating, communicating, and persuading others all the time. Think about the last time you asked for a favor from a friend or a family member, or the last time you carefully curated the images and words of your Instagram post. Communicating well is all the more important for disputes lawyers and those aspiring to be disputes lawyers. Before you even stepped foot in a law firm, you had to apply. In your cover letter, you had to set out the most important points about yourself, your motivation for the job, and what you would contribute to the team. In your writing sample, you had to demonstrate your ability to explain and describe a legal problem, and to analyze it. I work as an associate at 3 Crowns, which is a specialist international arbitration practice. Learning to communicate well is a craft that takes many years to hone and develop. As disputes lawyers, we are advocates. We have a special position because we can advocate on behalf of our clients to try to get them a just resolution of their problems. Let me give you some examples of communicating effectively in my job. Advocacy in my job can be broadly split into 2 parts: written advocacy and oral advocacy. Written advocacy can come in many forms. They are sometimes formal disputes documents, such as letters to opposing counsel or to the tribunal, legal submissions, witness statements, or expert reports. Sometimes they are more informal, for example, instructions to a colleague, or a short email explaining your point of view on a contentious topic. Some tips I've learned over the years about written advocacy include knowing your audience and thinking about what will be most persuasive to them. For example, if you have an international tribunal, it may be a good idea to avoid culturally specific idioms. Having a clear case theory is important. Stories sell, but arguing the facts does not. Be concise. Distill a complex case down to its key points. Exercise judgment about points you include and don't include. Written advocacy also forms the basis of oral advocacy, which is the second form of advocacy I mentioned. In my practice, oral advocacy is often seen at hearings, but it can also be seen in the way you present at meetings with clients or colleagues. Oral advocacy has particular challenges because of the improvised aspect of it. You may have drafted a foolproof cross-examination script, but you still can't completely predict what a witness will say. Learning to communicate effectively is something that you can start today. It is also a lifelong journey, and I wish all aspiring lawyers the very best of luck.